Hi, my name's Matt Widgery from mattwidgery.com. First of all, I wanted to say a huge thank you to everybody that turned up on Saturday for the Scott Kelby Worldwide Photowalk. I was actually hosting the Cambridge Walk, and there were over 1,000 walks that took part all over the world on October the 11th to raise money for the Springs of Hope orphanage in Kenya. And there were over 20,000 walkers that were signed up on there as well. So absolutely fantastic. The goal is to raise $50,000, and I will keep you updated with where the sort of project is on that timeline. But I think it looks positive that, we're going to hit that target. So that is fantastic news. These are some of the photos actually scrolling through on the screen there of pictures that I took on the day. And you can find them if you go to the Flickr group WWPW 2014. That's Worldwide Photo Walk 2014. You can actually look at all of the ones that people have uploaded from all over the world, and it's fascinating to see what people were taking from around the world. So brilliant. Well done to everybody for that. Yeah, fantastic. And I had a brilliant time and met some brilliant photographers. And had a jolly nice day in the sunshine in Cambridge too. Now, the reason that I wanted to make this video, having got the news out of the way, was to just talk a little bit about something that happened recently on social media, on Facebook, from Fuji, that warmed my heart. I know it's something that is a big sort of talking point in the industry at the moment about how much Fuji listen to their customers and respond to them. But this, I thought, was just taking it to absolutely the next level, and I was very impressed by it, and I just hope that other camera manufacturers follow suit. So basically what happened was they put a post on their social media page asking what people would like to see from Fuji cameras going forward. So lots of people obviously, put their 2 cents in and asked questions. And Fuji, very kindly, and there were a couple of guys on there, responded to everybody, literally everybody. And it wasn't even, like, a lot of people even misread the, what the post was supposed to be about. And a lot of people were asking just general questions about photography. Like, I think one guy was asking, what book should I get to improve my photography? Or when should I use JPEG instead of RAW? But the Fuji guys, they answered every single question. Now, I asked a question on there. I said I wanted to, I said, what's the chance of getting full manual control for video for the X Pro 1 in a future firmware update? And they responded to me and they said they couldn't comment on future firmware updates, obviously, before they come out. But, based on this particular gentleman's previous experiences of, what people have been asking, he was hopeful himself that this might happen. He then sent me, completely unprompted by myself, a private message in which he gave me some more information. I am not privy to share that information with you at this stage, and I wouldn't break that confidence. However, I thought that the fact that he'd gone to the trouble not only of answering the post at all, he put this question out on social media. I'd asked a question directly of Fujifilm. A Fujifilm representative answered that question, directly, which was absolutely fantastic, and as a customer, made me feel very good about the company. But obviously, he was being fairly careful about what he could say because, there were things that were pre-announcement and so on. But then to follow that up with a private message to me into my inbox, giving me some more background information on that, just to give me the heads up. It wasn't something that I, as I say, I could share with anybody else. But the fact that he was able to do that and was willing to do that, I thought absolutely showed an enormous amount of savvy from Fujifilm, that they would keep us engaged, because it's that stuff that keeps us coming back for more. Now, in previous videos, as I've already mentioned, the X Pro 1 may well be being joined at some point in the near future by an XT1 because of two things. One, it's weather sealing, and two, it's phase detect, hybrid detect thing. It's got on sensor phase detect as well as the contrast detect, which is going to make it snappier and things like that in low light. And these are two features that for my work I would really, really use and value. And it was a decision. Do I invest some money some more money into Fuji and go down that route and buy an XT1 to go along with the X Pro 1? And of course, that comes with buying some weather sealed lenses with it as well. Or do I, throw some more money at my Nikon gear? So the fact that nobody from Nikon has ever asked me what I want to see in future cameras. You know, they've never asked me that. Nobody from Canon, nobody from Sony, nobody from anywhere else has ever asked me that. But Fuji have. They've asked me the question, then they responded to me personally. That is part of the reason why my money will be being invested towards Fuji and not towards Nikon. So this video, if it gets viewed by anybody from Nikon or Sony or Panasonic or Olympus or Canon or Pentax, you know, insert camera company as applicable, look at what Fuji are doing. You know, it is incredible. It really makes your customers feel good when you talk to them and respond to them and listen to them. And I have such confidence because of the stuff that has come out in firmware updates. I have such confidence in them that the firmware updates that we're all clamoring for in various aspects are going to come through these cameras, and they're going to continue to get better and better, and the support is going to continue to be there for models even as they get to 2-3 years old, that I am much more comfortable about spending the money. You know, when you buy a DSLR, you know, you spend £1,000, £2,000, £6,000 on the body, and what happens? 2 years later, another one comes out, and yours is it's yesterday's tech, you know. But with the Fujis, they bring out new cameras, but they bring out firmware updates so that wherever possible they can bring the spec up to the new cameras that are being out there. And that is an incredible way of doing business. I hope it's a way of doing business that makes them survive and thrive and grow, and I hope it's something that other camera manufacturers will take on board as well. So well done to Fuji. Well done to all of the photographers that came out on the photo walk, not just for Cambridge, but all over the world, all 20,000 plus of you for that. So it's been a very happy episode, a very short episode, but I'm very pleased and buoyed up by those two rather wonderful things that have happened in the camera world very recently. So that's it. Thanks very much for watching. Please subscribe and leave your comments below if you've had experiences with Fujifilm being super nice or other camera companies being super nice to you and how that made you feel. What special treatment has your camera manufacturer or camera brand of choice given you? So please leave those in your comments below, and I will see you again very, very soon. Thanks for watching. Cheers.